Hey guys, how you doing today? So for today's video we are going to scan a 3D object. We're going to merge an object to fill in the gaps. We're going to convert the file in Blender from PLY to STL so that we can print it, and then we are going to print it in Bamboo Labs. So for today's object we are scanning this hand-carved dodo all the way from Mauritius. If you guys have anything that you guys think we should try and scan and print, please do drop it in the comments. Our next project will be doing a Funko Pop. Once you enter your software for your scanner, it will ask you which scanner and it will automatically import the correct settings for your scanner. We start our project Dodo scan, select OK, and we start scanning. So this is our Raptor from Creality. If you guys want any of these things that we have in the video, when it comes to scanner, when it comes to Bamboo Lab, the printer, everything, we will have a link in the bio so you can pop in and get yourself some of these goodies. So before scanning, please do put on the protective harness so that you do not drop it, as this is sensitive software to be working with and we do not want to damage it. So the aim of the goal with our scan is to get our object as green as we can. Don't stress if you don't get the entire object scanned, as that is why we are going to show you how to merge. It's just your first object you have to scan upwards in the right orientation, and then from there we'll show you how to do the rest. So after finishing your scan, you'll notice that all the excess material that was on the scanning plate will be there. It's easy to take that off. We just go to the left bottom corner by the lasso and we cut out all the excess material that we do not want as part of our print. Once you've taken away all the excess material, you will click process on the top right corner. So you'll notice after finishing your scan and processing your scan that we are going to have a few gaps in our scan. We're going to have gaps on the bottom section that we could not scan and on the bottom of the beak of the dodo. So all we're going to do is we're going to start a new scan on the top left corner in the same project, and we are going to show you guys how to merge them so that it fills in that gaps. So you'll notice for my secondary scan, I'm going to place the dodo on its back and we are going to scan these sections from the front that's missing and the bottom base plate that is open. Once you've scanned that and you are happy with your end project, then all you're going to do is you rinse and repeat. You cut out all the extra sections and from there we're going to merging. You'll notice with the merging, once we select merging and it imports the two objects, because I scanned the first one standing upright and the secondary one on its back, auto merging will want to put them together in the wrong orientation. So they want to merge them as we scanned them from the plate. Now we don't want that, we want the merging of the object in the correct orientation so that it fills in that gaps. So So now you'll notice we have 2 scans on our screen right now. So right above mesh is our merging option, and it's available now. You'll notice with the scanning and the auto merging, it wants to merge it in that orientation. So we go to manual merging. You have a fixed window, floating window, and a merged window. So once we go to fixed window, we'll select our first scan, and then you'll notice if you select shift and you select on your model anywhere you want, it will have a little dot marker. It's going to be color orientated, and the software will work according to the dots that you selected on your model. You'll notice that we have 3 different colors with our dots. So let's just reselect that scan 1 in our fixed window. And what we are going to do is we're going to select 3 key spots on the model where we want the software to merge. So you select shift and you right click, and it has red one. We're going to select the other eye, and then we are going to select the tip of the beak as well. Now on your bottom left, you'll see in the floating window, you'll select scan 2, and you are going to repeat that same project with your secondary scan. Once you've done that, merge, select start, and it will show you your merge window, how your object is. You'll notice that the front of the chest is filled in, most of the bottom is filled in, underneath the beak is filled in. So all we're going to do is, once we've done that, we're going to exit our merging window, and we are going to rinse and repeat that process for a third scan. We're going to place the Dodo on its side. We are going to scan the bottom and the beak and the back side of the neck to fill in those small tiny gaps. You'll notice that we have one object, component 1 now, as our 3D object. Only after we've done all our scans and we've merged and we are happy with our end product, we will be processing it by cutting out all the excess material and then generally processing it and exporting it. So we're going to repeat the same process right here. For this process, I'm just going to use the eyes and the tail feathers as my markers. And you'll notice that it closes the last few gaps. Now we are going to remove the excess material that's around the model. You'll notice on the bottom of the beak it's quite a bit orange. It's because the scan isn't 100% perfect there. But that is okay because it has picked up most of the scan there, and that is a tiny spot with not a lot of detail. So all we're going to do is we're going to export our files. You'll notice it's a PLY format, and then after exporting it, we're going to import it to Blender. Just remember to mesh your object when you export it. Before I did not mesh it, and when I exported it into Blender it did not pick up as a 3D model, so it did not want to allow me to export it. So we are using the Bamboo Lab X1 carbon, and we are going to print in PLY. That's why I'm using a cooling plate. Notice that it said you can add glue stick to help the material stick to the surface. That's quite standard. I've already loaded up the software and if you check on the top of the screen right there, it is busy downloading. So I noticed with the bottom of the beak that there was a small gap, but once you import that model into Blender, you do have an option to fix model and it just fills in that small gap. Obviously with larger sections with a lot of detail, you don't want to do that because you want the detail, so you just add to the scan. So after leveling bed, I started scanning. You'll notice that on the bottom of the scan, once I pull it off of the plate, it is actually got a slightly off center base because I did not select the model and place it flat against the bed of the printing bed, so it filled in with some material. I did downsize the model so that we can save some time on the video. This was a 1 hour and 30 minutes time lapse. It was going to take about 2 hours and 20 to 40 minutes. So you'll notice after I took it off of the base plate, you'll see the excess material. It filled in just to fill that gap where the base was not flat against the plate. So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet or liked the video, please hit the subscribe, like button and put on the bell notifications to get more notifications for future videos. So you'll notice this is the print and the model right next to each other. You'll see that it's quite downsized. That was just to save material and printing time. You'll notice with the model we have a lot of detail. Thank you guys for watching the video, and please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.